as if he was pushing a wheelchair and stuff like that. I go on television and I'm talking about, you got to be kidding me. Anthony Davis, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what the hell they were talking about. I don't understand for the life of me how Anthony Davis got a concussion off of a hit that seemed relatively light by Kevon Looney. And you got people in an uproar basically accusing folks of being insensitive to the issues of concussion. I had to sit up there because I have a responsibility to myself. I have a responsibility to the people who work for me. I have a responsibility to the people that work with me, whether it's on my podcast, No Mercy, ESPN, or anywhere else. And certainly I have a responsibility to my daytime employer to be responsible enough where if I wasn't clear, people affect me like that. But that does not mean that people don't get on my damn nerves. Just because you get on my nerves don't mean you're soaking energy from me, that you're preoccupying my mind and thoughts in such a way that's detrimental to my well-being. That's not what's going on. But some of y'all get on my damn nerves because some of y'all walk around like you don't know or you've forgotten what it's like to be a sports fan. Now, what is it? What is it exactly? We got to be sensitive to every damn thing that we can't be true sports fans? I made news the other day because after Charles Barkley and Shaq are on TNT laughing their asses off over Anthony Davis supposedly being concussed, which ended up not being true, that is absolutely true. What I was saying to the public was I wasn't making light of concussions. I was questioning whether or not Anthony Davis really had one. And after I did all of that by going on Twitter and making that clarification, and don't look at me funny, I'm looking at my team. Don't look at me funny. When after I sit up there and make that clarification, lo and behold, what the hell happened? Anthony Davis don't have a concussion. He never had a concussion. You know what? But he got pulled from the game. He looked bug-eyed. His faculties weren't in order. And they were talking about concussion. And I said, no way. No way. So what I had to do was apologize for my message being construed. Instead of folks remembering what it's like to be a sports fan and remembering how sports fans react, particularly when they see a superstar talent player with a history of durability issues, yet again finding themselves where they got to be pulled from a game, leaving the 38-year-old in his 20th year in the league and LeBron James hanging all by his damn self. I had to actually take time out of my busy schedule to highlight concussions are a very serious issue. We don't take those things lightly. We want to make sure that everybody understands we're not making light. You got the Golden State Warriors, they're in the defending champions on their heels. You can take them. You win game 5 in Golden State. Ain't no way in hell LeBron James losing game 6 in LA. You got them. Take them. This is your opportunity. Don't give these brothers life. They're sharks in blood-infested waters. They're snipers of the highest degree from a basketball standpoint, of course. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are that lethal. I don't give a damn how awful Klay Thompson has looked in games 4 and 5. The brother is one of the top 5 shooters in the history of basketball. Steph Curry is clearly the greatest shooter that God ever created. You don't want to give them life or their kryptonite because they have no answer for you at all. Period. They didn't have an answer for you in game 1. They didn't have an answer for you in game 3. They didn't have an answer for you in game 4. You're given what you got in game 5. You can take them. You can take them. But our woke culture, all right, everybody living on the fringes. It's MAGA on one side, it's the woke culture on the left side, and all of us are victimized, stuck in between, trying to inch ever so closely to common damn sense every day. What happened to being a sports fan? I can't sit up there and say, I love sports. And I love critiquing what should happen, what a player should do, what a coach should do, what an executive should do, what an owner should do. Aren't you that way? So none of y'all watched Anthony Davis in game 5 of Golden State and said, you got to be shitting me. I know this brother can't have a concussion. I know this brother off of that hit. When we saw him take countless hits over the years, suddenly he can't get taken up. He can't take getting knocked upside his head a little bit and go back into the game. I will remind you against Memphis. This is the same Anthony Davis that got hit in the shoulders and said, I can't feel. We haven't seen people do that before. We saw Kobe tear an Achilles and drag his foot out there to go through the free throw line and finish shooting free throws. We called him a hero. But when you question the durability of Anthony Davis, you're insensitive. And you got to get the medical professionals involved. And we got people over Twitter acting like they graduated from Columbia or some medical school, maybe UCLA, and they're interns or working at Mount Sinai Hospital or something like that. Kind of sit up there and lecture me over social media. Boy, you lucky I pay attention to FCC Airways, even though this ain't necessarily that. I'm trying to be decent. Because y'all get on my damn nerves. I'm a sports fan. I don't give a damn about the sports commentary. I don't. Remember that? I do. Y'all are going to ruin this country. That's right. I said it. It's not a hyperbolic statement. You're going to ruin this damn country. When we sit up here and we can't even say that, and we got to dot our I's and cross our T's and be ultra careful about critiquing a dude that's hurt all the damn time. That's the only knock against Anthony Davis. Everything else is there. Lakers getting ready to play Golden State tonight. Lakers are perceived by many to be able to close out the deal tonight, and he's fine and he's going to play. He said he's feeling great and he's going to play. Yes, listed questionable for the game. That's smoke and mirrors. He's playing. There is no concussion. There was no concussion protocol. He's playing and he says he's ready. Kevon Looney can't stop him. Draymond Green can't stop him as a leader of a defensive player as Draymond Green is. Anthony Davis is that X factor. He is the person expected to deliver the goods to propel the Los Angeles Lakers to a Game 6 victory over Golden State Friday night that will propel them to the Western Conference Finals against the Denver Nuggets, who slaughtered the Phoenix Suns last night. We still don't know if that's true or not. With Kenny Smith